everyone and welcome back to the Dream Machine. We ended the last episode in quite an exciting scene. Mr. Morton has been hanging there for a while and we ought to help him now. In the last episode we kind of just solved this 3 statue heads puzzle that I don't know even how I solved it, but we did, and we found Mr. Morton, who is at the moment in quite a predicament, so let's try to help him. I see an axe in front of us. Let's try to talk to Mr. Morton first. Help! Yep, pick up axe. Is there anything else we can click? Well, can we cut this? What is this, a tentacle? Use axe? Oh! Oh, I got an achievement for that. How fun. Alright, Mr. Morton is down. Examine tentacle. There's a little mouth at the end of the tentacle. It's lined with hooked teeth. How amazing. Ugh. Mr. Morton, are you okay? Hello again, Mr. Neff. I guess you're wondering where you are. What is this place? You're standing in the Dreamscape, Mr. Neff. The living, breathing amalgamation of billions of sleeping minds, each adding their own distinct piece to the puzzle, all connected, belonging to the same world. I'm inside a dream? You're in my dream, as a matter of fact. It doesn't always look like this. It changes slightly each night. But this is where I come from. This is where I come when I dream. How did I get here? Each sleeping mind is an entryway to a different part of the dreamscape. By using the helmets, you projected your consciousness into my sleeping mind. That's how you ended up here. What's the purpose of the large machine in the basement? It synchronizes the brain waves of 2 connected minds, making it possible to project an awake mind into a sleeping one, as you are doing right now. Did you build it? Only parts of it. My family has been trying to chart the dreamscape for the past 4 generations. My great-grandfather first proceeded the idea that we all visit a collective unconscious in our sleep. He wanted to explore it to see if we had a coherent geography. Does it? Yes, but it is ever-changing, ever-evolving. As people die, we lose parts of it. As new people are born, new areas appear. It's roughly disc-shaped. As you're born, you appear in the center, moving outward as you age, eventually reaching the thin, crumbling edge as your life comes to an end. How does a machine like that work? To be honest, I don't fully understand it myself. My great-grandfather built the first prototype. It was crude, barely providing a keyhole's peek into the sleeping mind. My grandfather improved the design by synchronizing the brain waves of the connected minds. My father and I both added parts here and there, mainly increasing performance and stability. So your family's been building this thing for 4 generations. I was raised from an early age to continue my family's work. My father instructed me how to operate the machine. Occasionally, he brought me along with him into the dreamscape. Can you imagine what that was like for a child? Having people's dreams to play in? Who were you talking to before? I was talking to the machine. It has organic parts and has, after decades of refinement, reached some degree of awareness. I've learned to communicate with it after all these years. A talking machine? It's not really talking. It's more like a whisper in the back of your mind. What attacked you in the basement? It was the machine. Recently, we've had differing opinions on how to proceed. A situation that culminated once you discovered my camera, Mr. Neff. What was the argument about? Lately, our operation has been getting harder and harder to keep under wraps. I wanted to put it on hold while I sorted things out, but the machine wouldn't let me. I was trying to shut it down, but it attacked me. Awareness and self-preservation go hand in hand, unfortunately. I wish I could explain all this at a greater length, but I'm fading. I'm afraid I won't be with you much longer. Dreams can't hurt you, can they? Dreams can alter your perception of reality. They can change your life. And they certainly can hurt you. People die in their sleep all the time. What was that tentacle thing that grabbed you right now? The tentacles are the root of the machine, an extension of it, if you will. The machine resides in both dreams and reality at once. The thing you saw in the basement is but a half of it. The roots reside here, draw power from the dreamscape. I thought dreams were all just about wish fulfillment, not an actual place. You're not alone in thinking that. Freud, for instance, was the originator of that particular idea. But as you can see around you, you're both quite wrong. I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling weak. I said it like really energetically. But before I leave you, there's something I have to ask. If I could do it myself, I would, but I don't have long. I need you to shut the machine down once and for all. How do I do that? By cutting off its power supply. The tentacle you saw was one of its roots. That's how it draws power from the dreamscape. But I've already chopped it off. There's more. By now the tentacles have spread to the others in the estate. You must enter their dreams, just like you entered mine, and make sure it can draw power anywhere. Why can't I just smash the machine itself? The machine is more than just the clunky thing in the basement. It would be like getting rid of a tick without removing the head. Once all dreams are purged, the machine will shut down properly. Will you grant me this, my dying wish? What's in it for me? Does the machine really have to be switched off? Does the machine really have to be switched off? Your wife has been infected as well since I visited her dreams last night. If you won't do it for me, at least do it for her. You're dying anyway, why do you care? I don't want this tragedy to be my family's legacy. I'm the last in the line of Mortons. With me, my family perishes. What are you going to tell the world about us once we're gone? I haven't decided yet. You're right to question my family's motives. I've had doubts myself ever since my adolescent years. But what we did was for the benefit of the mankind. You've given me a lot to think about. I won't pass judgment until I fully understand what you've done. Thank you, Mr. Neff. I'll rest easier knowing that. This is where I must leave you, I'm afraid. I wish I had more time to set this straight. But you don't get to choose these things. I'm afraid not. Goodbye, Mr. Neff. Goodbye, Mr. Morton. Oh. Glitches? I think we're waking up. I don't think we can be in the dreams of a dead person. Well, do dead people even see dreams? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, remove receiver device. Let's get the sender device also. Examine Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton has passed away. He died trying to shut the machine down. Alright. Mr. Morton's dying wish was to shut this thing down. Apparently its roots are long lodged in the dreams of people in the estate. He wanted me to cut them off. We didn't get the axe. I just wanted to see if we got the axe from the dream, but now that I think about it, obviously we did not. Examine control panel. Yeah, this thing had this a display. I think it indicates how many dreams the machine is draining power from. It looks like there's 5 tentacles supplying power to the machine. Alright. Well, this is gonna be interesting if we're gonna go to different people's minds. This is gonna be very exciting. Now I do remember there was this camera room here and a palm print reader. Let's see if we can get to this room. This is obviously the wrong hand. That didn't work. I assume we would need Mr. Morton's hand for that. Can we drag the body here or something so we can get there? I think that'd be good. I smeared ink on his palm. Yes. All right. I was thinking yes, we got the palm print. All right. Now I think we can get to that room. All right, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, so let's use the paper on that. Can we get it? Yay, it worked out. All right, we can get to this room now. Enter surveillance room. Ooh, boy, this is kind of creepy. Can we see anyone there? Oh, I got an achievement. I get so many achievements in this game. Examine trash can. Is there anything in there? It contains the remains of burnt papers. I love how I'm in the room full of surveillance cameras with all sorts of things happening in them, and I'm going straight to the trash can first. That's point and click games for you. It looks like Mr. Morton was trying to destroy evidence before he died. Most of it's completely destroyed, but this little piece seems readable. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Alright, it's a piece of paper. New safe code. Oh, this is, these are the shapes upstairs. There was this hidden door, well, not very hidden, that had these shapes, so I think this is our way to solve it. Great, alright. Let's examine the TV screens. Oh, there's all sorts of monitors we can check. This camera monitors someone's living room. It might belong to someone on the 3rd floor. It's somebody's bedroom. I don't know whose apartment it belongs to. This camera monitors someone's living room. It might belong to someone on the 3rd floor. That looks like the same room, doesn't it? Yeah. This camera is monitoring someone's hallway. Judging by the old photos on the walls, it might be Edie's. And this is ours. That's our bedroom. Mr. Morton watched us when we slept last night. I feel uncomfortable looking at this. I think this is Edie's also. This camera overlooks somebody's dining room. If I'm not mistaken, this is our next door neighbor's bridge party. And this is the main entrance. This camera overlooks the lobby. Mr. Morton probably monitored the coming and going of the tenants. The mover is still on his lunch break, apparently. This hallway looks like ours, except it's mirrored and has more furniture. It might belong to somebody on the top floor. And this is a telescope. The slanted windows suggest that this room is on the top floor. There's a guy in a wheelchair looking through a telescope. Alright, there's a telephone there. Pick up remote control. Change channel? Oh, I see. We can have like any of these. There's a little number also, like over there. Is that Alicia in our hallway? It is! I can see the phone and the boxes there on the floor. That means he's got more cameras rigged in our apartment. This is just beyond creepy. What's happening? Oh god. Alicia? What's happened to her? Okay. Mildly creepy. We need to go check on her very fast. Let me see if anything else happens if I keep clicking. Okay, I think that's all. The cameras. There's also a gas button of some sort? Nothing happened. Okay. And a telephone. Alright. Well, we need to go check on our wife fast. Examine strange device. Okay. This seems to be an indicator of some kind. The needle seems to indicate that the machine is empty. Examine slot. The slot seems to be designed to hold a cylindrical object of some kind. Alright. Examine map. Oh lord, there's a lot of stuff. Examine note. It says Edie Jones. She's our next door neighbor. She seems to be She's been living here for quite some time. Mr. Morden has had plenty of time to invade her dreams. If I understood Mr. Morton correctly, this is a map of the Dreamscape. It is where we go when we sleep. Mr. Morton's family has been trying to chart it for generations. That's probably why the map has been modified so much. He said we're born somewhere in the center and move outward as we age. Alright. This note says Selma Theed. She must live on the top floor. She's another tenant of Mr. Morden, has been visiting. This note says Martin Willard. He must live on the top floor. He's another tenant Mr. Morden has been visiting. Okay. That's Alicia. The note says Alicia Neff. Mr. Morden visited her dream last night as we slept. I'll never be able to forgive him for that. And then there's the question mark in the middle. This piece is blank, except for a big question mark. I guess this area hasn't been charted yet. Okay. Well, I'm not on the map. Even though I did have a strange dream on an island, but I think that might have been just a regular old dream. Examine books. These are various books on electrical and mechanical engineering. Alright. Well, was there any key in here so we could get back up? What this is? This is the code. Or maybe there's like a button or something we could open that door with. Here's a safe. It needs a code. Okay, I've been walking around this place for a while now, and I was just like, I'm not gonna like solve this on my own. I googled the dream machine, how to get out of basement, and I saw one sentence that said these corners, and I was like, oh, I got it. So I didn't need to read it. I kind of had to cheat because I was just like, what? How do I get out of here? But yeah, immediately I read only like half of a sentence. I was like, oh damn it, how did I not get that? Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to get these in some sort of order here. So let's try it out. Examine TV screens. Let's see. So one is like that. Well, let's look at the top first. So it's like left low, right up, right down. Okay. Let's do that. Right is there, and then this needs to be that down. Okay. There we go. And now let's see. The lower one is left up, left down. See? Left up, left, oops. left up, and left down. Alright, so I think this is gonna be our code then. So 963. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down because I need to. 963119. Alright. Is that gonna be our code to open this safe here? I hope so. Let's try it out. 693119. That wasn't the right code. Alright. Mitä? Finally, I opened the safe. I was worried the game was bugging or something, because I was like, how does this not working? This cannot be more difficult than this. Alright, open safe, get the key, get out of here, get out of the basement right now. Alright, now we are in a hurry. We need to go save Alicia as quick as possible. She's been lying there on the floor for a while, but hopefully she is just sleeping. So let's use the key with the elevator so we can get the hell out of the basement. I am tired of being here underground. Second floor was where we lived, so let's go. Alright, no time for anything else. Straight to the apartment. I can see her there. Oh no! Alright, she's just sleeping. Okay, good. Just Zets flying around. Very peaceful. Maybe. I don't know what she's dreaming. She seems to have fallen asleep, just like Mr. Morton did. I'm unable to wake her up. Alright, well, let's put on our helmets. So sender, so her, I think, is the sender. Because we want to go to her dreams. And receiver. So the same thing as with Mr. Morton. Oh god, now we're going. I'm sorry about this, Alicia. I feel weird about peeping around inside your dream, but I don't see any other way to help you right now. I'll see you on the other side. I think this is gonna be the end. Screaming again. I'm still wondering who is screaming. Is that Victor? Maybe? Oh, wait, this is the boat that she was talking about. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another glorious evening aboard the SS Albatross. We hope you're enjoying your cruise so far. In a moment, we'll start serving the evening meal in the dining hall. On behalf of the crew aboard, we wish you a continued pleasant journey. This must be the leisure cruise Alicia talked about during breakfast. Looks like she's having the same dream again. I need to find the machine's route and cut it out of her dream. I'd better find Alicia as well. She might be able to help me. Yes, Chapter 3, A Boat Beneath a Sunny Sky. Alright, so here's the Chapter 3, beginning. I was wondering it was gonna end soon. So yeah. In next episode, we're gonna continue on Chapter 3, and as you can see, I do own now Chapter 3. I actually own all the rest of the Dream Machine chapters, because they were on sale, and I got them for really cheap, all the rest of them, so I just bought them. And I've been enjoying the game a lot so far, even though I've been confused many times with how have I solved the puzzles, but I've had very fun, and I'm enjoying this game a lot, so I definitely want to keep playing this game. So yeah, join me in the next episode for Chapter 3 when we investigate more this SS Albatross ship and Alicia's dreams. Goodbye.